Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Today I want to talk to you about this is important for people to understand that in life, you know, here's the problem that people, you know, I believe that people should be questioning things. I mean, it's sad how people are not questioning things. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, if you can't question what's going on wrong around you, I don't. People can really tolerate things. But here's this topic of this message is talking about the reality of who's defining or dictating your reality. Who is defining or dictating what is reality? Because here's the thing I tell people about, how they, about how television, radio, these communication facets are putting information to you. You know what I'm saying? Even schools too. All kind of influential advice devices are giving you a lot of information, but how much is that information is trustworthy is what I believe people should be investigating. Because look, like I keep telling people, I tell, Sherlock Holmes, my favorite guy, if a crime happens, the whole idea of a crime is you call the police, and the police will come and have a detective to find out what happened and what went wrong concerning a situation that went wrong. And the thing is, how we're supposed to look at the situation is going to determine what really happened. And the thing is, concerning this message I'm giving you, or what is reality, what is real, what really happened, more likely. And the thing is, people are not investigating enough, to what's going on in this world, but they're accepting all this information that comes through the television and radio and school and whatever, and they saying, well, this is reality. So here's the thing, I'm finna throw some stuff out real quick. You know what I'm saying? The ideal, that your science teacher teaches you that the planets in the solar system is named after Roman gods. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, is now what if you come to the understanding of God, of Israel, you know what I'm saying, and you know about that they taught there's only one true God, but yet, your science teacher can tell you, said this planet is named Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Jupiter, named after Roman gods or many gods and goddesses. You know what I'm saying? And people will swallow it up because the teacher, told them that this is the name of the planet. Well, it's like, wait a minute, is that actually right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the thing is, God created the world. I mean, He created everything. He said He created all things. Would this God name these planets after Roman gods that He said don't put none before them? You know what I'm saying? No, He won't name these planets after no Roman gods. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's a lot of stuff is being, put out there. You know what I'm saying? That people are just accepting. And the sad part that people are not, they don't feel that it should be investigated. They is this and that. That's it. I accept it. And it's like, that is, crazy, you know what I'm saying, to even think that way, that you're supposed to just accept everything that's given to you, especially in a world that, that of people, of men prone to lying, you know what I'm saying? The Bible My favorite scripture, Romans 3:4. God forbid, let God be truth, every man be a liar. But how many times men has to lie? You know what I'm saying? So many times, and how much wrong in this world has to go on to find out, say, wait a minute, I think it's time for an investigation to find out what is right and what is truly right. Is the ideal that's supposed to help you to understand I need to first be on agenda to find out what's right. Now I'm finna get to the message. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing that's supposed to be the number one rule of what we supposed to help us to do either or. You know what I'm saying? First of all, we came into this world. You know what I'm saying? We came out of our mother's womb. We popped into a world. Therefore, with that reality that we popped into a world that, we didn't create, we didn't have nothing to do with, therefore, we're supposed to be put in a position of discovery. We are at a position of discovery. And the thing is, every human being is should be at a position of discovery. But the thing is, the whole idea that we should supposed to be looking at to how much we are willing to discover what's truly right and what's truly wrong is up to every individual. And the problem is that because, people are comfortable to hearing what's on television and radio and every communicated facet, they're comfortable of hearing something that seems like it's right. They will accept it like it's right. And what people don't realize, when you accept something that is right, you are being you start feeling that you start getting confident of what has been given to you. You start getting confident, like if they, like I just said about the planets. You know what I'm saying? You start getting confident. This is Saturn. This is Mars. This is this. This is that. You start building a sense of confidence in that, and what's been taught to you and what's been given to you. And it's like, but you come to an understanding and say, wait a minute, I met this God that, say he created all things. And he had this rule in his 10 Commandments that to serve no other God before him. And these gods, Roman gods, are, named after these planets. And I want to come to this understanding that I don't think that, God will name planets after, people that he despises, you know what I'm saying, to put before him. And the thing is, when you come to that realization, you were supposed to be about, getting confident in what you believe in. But here's the thing, here's the question you should ask yourself. Are you trying to define things or trying to find definition to things, or are you just accepting what's been given to you and let people define things? You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, God was talking to me about the name, It was some that, names have meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? As we know that Abraham means, his name was changed, and now it means the father of many nations. There's a name behind every meaning, or there's a meaning behind every word. You know what I'm saying? And when someone gives a word and tell you what it means, the thing is, it's an ideal of defining. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, what I'm trying to help you to understand, if someone says that this is that, are you going to find out, the meaning or the definition of it to make sense to what is the reality of the truth of it? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to investigate and say, like I said, they say this is Venus, but, I don't think this is Venus. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to investigate to truly find out what this really means? You know what I'm saying? And it's the question that, people need to understand, because look, if it was actually named Venus and stuff like that, it will make sense to a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, of concerning everything else. You know what I'm saying? And like people mistreating each other. You know what I'm saying? In the world we live in, that does it make sense that when everybody has a desire to do what's good, that certain people will think that, hey, I should go mistreat people. You know what I'm saying? I should treat people, wrong. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have a sense inside them, themselves, that they want to do good to other people, And when you want to do good, and people want to do good, but all of a sudden this person want to do bad, right then should, saying that, wait a minute, this person thinks that, that person that want to mistreat people thinks that this person should be mistreating people. You know what I'm saying? And because what? Because of what? Because they saw, of course, somebody or been raised in a, relationship, a family that they watch people mistreat each other. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is now because you saw from your circumference, from your viewpoint, people mistreating somebody, that you think that you're supposed to mistreat everybody else. That person more likely saw what's around them and made whatever around them define them. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, but is that true? Are you supposed to mistreat people? But the logic way of every human being that I hear, if you go to every human being in the world, ask them, do they desire something good in their life? They'll say yes. Every human being will say, I want something good in my life. I want good. And the thing is, you got to understand that, if everybody wants something good, good should be the reality of what people desire. But it's funny that God created this world in 6 days, and he said it was good. You know what I'm saying? If he created everything and said it was good, and people desire good things to happen in your life, then that should make sense that, you should have a sense of a logic of a God exists. You know what I'm saying? Like we say in this country, God bless America. You know what I'm saying? I mean, America, according to a lot of people that come from other countries, say it's a good country to live at. I mean, the thing is, if it's a good country and they say God bless America, and if he said in Genesis 1 that he said he created in 6 days, it was good, that should make sense. You know what I'm saying? That a God exists. Should. But the thing is, it's like, but someone say contrary of that reality. But is that person trying to dictate to me a reality, or is they trying to define reality? You know what I'm saying? Is they trying to dictate to me to make me want to believe something contrary to what other people are saying, or are they trying to define, you know what I'm saying, the logic? Because the logic is that, this is a good country that believes in a God, the same God bless America. They have on God we trust. They say one nation under God. If they're saying all these things and it's good, then it has to be a logic that a God doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? And that should be the ideal of defining the situation. I'm using this as an example, that helping you get to understand that you need to understand that system, that you need to focus on trying to define things and discover things instead of trying to dictate, to manipulate and make things to be a reality. You know what I'm saying? Let reality tell you what's reality in defining things, and continue to question the logic. And if you continue to question the logic, you will find an answer. That's what I like about Sherlock Holmes. He continued to question the logic. He find the truth of the matter of whatever case he has to solve. And he solved it with brilliance, because he's disciplined of finding out what's going on, instead of, trying to create and dictate his own ideal of what thing could happen. But that's what we must learn how to do. If we want to truly want to know reality, we have to question and be about defining things instead of dictating to make it and manipulate the way we want it to be. All right, that's the message. I hope you understand it. To God be the glory and forever in Jesus' name. Amen.